Right, I will show you how to solve this simultaneous equation. Right, if you see simultaneous equation, this is hard because there are two types of variables, okay, letters x and y. So if you can change this expression into only x or only y to the y equal number, you can solve the question, isn't it? Right? So how you're always trying to think of how can you get rid of one of those variable. Okay? In this case, you look at x here. The key point is the coefficient of x is almost the same. This is 1 and this is a negative 1. The equation is the left side of the value and right side of the value is exactly the same, isn't it? So this value and this value is the same. So if you add the left side together, this must be the same as adding right side together, isn't it? Still balancing left and right. So if you simply add left side together, you can get rid of x, isn't it? Because x take away x is 0. So let's do it. So this part is gonna be cancelled, and in this part, minus 5y plus 2y as minus 3y, isn't it? Equal negative 2 take away 1 is negative 3. Then now, as a basic equation, isn't it? If you divide by negative 3 on both sides, you can find the value of y. But this is not the end yet, because you always have to figure out the other variable, which is x. To figure out x, you put y instead of, you put 1 instead of this value y. Okay? So if you plug 1 in there, x minus 5 times by 1 equal negative 1. To figure out to get rid of this number, which is negative 5, you add 5 on both sides, isn't it? Then you can cancel this part, and then 5 take away 2 is 3. So x equals 3. So the answer is xy equal 3 and 1. Okay? I will show you the substitution way as well. Okay, I will copy the same thing down here as well. All right. There are two main methods for the high school to solve simultaneous equation. If you go to the uni, you can use matrix to solve this question. But I'm not going that far this time. To solve this one, we eliminate one of the variable by adding or subtract. But there are any other way to get the single linear equation like this by substitute. I will rearrange the top equation like this, add positive 5y on both sides. Okay, then you substitute this part in here because the value of x is the same as this one, which means if you plug this part instead of x, the equation, the bottom equation is still working, isn't it? So negative bracket 5y minus 2. Don't forget to put bracket here, plus 2y equal negative 1. Then if you expand this bracket, no, this one is, negative. Yep. So this one is going to be positive 2. And then plus 2y equal negative 1. This one makes negative 3y. this one, take away 2, take away 2, take away 3. So y equal 1, right? So we arrived at the same solution here, okay? Then I'm not gonna go substitute this one because we know the answer is gonna be this one, right? However, this is a substitution method. So if you rearrange the equation, you can arrive the same answer. Okay? Right. I will give you 3 questions now. One is 2x minus y equal 1, and then 3x minus y equal 5. And then second one and third one is these 2. If you wanna try the working on these 3 questions, stop the video and then do it, and then I will give you explanation for these 3 questions. Okay, right. So first question, I can see the coefficient of y as the same, exactly the same. To get rid of y, what we should do? If you add them together, you can't get rid of ya. So that means you do this equation, take away this equation. Right? I write the same equation on the bottom as well. Then this take away this, right? 5x plus take away 2x is x. Minus y take away minus y is cancelled out. 5 take away 1 is 4, right? Then you put 4 instead of x here, whichever, but I will put this one here. 2 times by 4, take away 1 equal 1. This is 8, isn't it? So I take 8 away from both sides, which is negative 7 here. So negative y equal negative 7, which is y equal 7, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Right? Sorry, I just looked at the paper, didn't look at the phone, so I thought I was writing around here. But anyway, yeah, so y equals 7, x is equal 4. So the answer is x, y equal 4 and 7. Right? Next question. If you look at this one, there is a problem. This is not the same variable. No, I mean same coefficient. How can you deal with this one? In this case, you can make the same coefficient here by doubling the top equation. So if you double this one, this is gonna be, I write this one, double this one, 2x minus 4y equal 10. Do you know why I double that? Because I try to make this coefficient 2 so that I can have the same coefficient, right? And then I will take this equation from this equation. So this take away this, you can cancel it out. 3y take away 4y is a bit complicated, isn't it? 2 negative turns into positive, which means this is a 7y equal negative 4 take away 10 is negative 14, so this is negative 14. Then divided by 7, y equal negative 2. Then we need to put this value into here. So x minus 2 times by negative 2 equal 5. This one is 4, so you take 4 away from both sides, x equal 1. So the answer is x equal 1, y equal negative 2. Right? The last one, this is tricky, isn't it? If you double this one, you can't make anything here like that. But if you look at the here, if you do times by 4 on the top equation, you can make 4 here, isn't it? So I just times by 4 here. I do times by 4. 4 times 2 is 8x. 4 times y is negative 4y. Equal 4 times 9 is 36. Then I have 4 here, and then plus and minus. So if you add this one, and you can cancel this one out, so you can get rid of y. Right, so if you add 3x plus 8x is 11x. Then this one cancelled out. And 8 plus 36 is 44. And divided by 11, x equals 4. Then you put this one into here. So 2x, 2 times by 4 minus y equals 9. This one is 8. I take 8 from both sides. Then negative y equals 1, which means y equals negative 1. So x and y as 4 and negative 1. Done.